Great day, great day, great day. It's Coach Kevin Gibbs, your mental performance specialist. We're born winning basketball and shooting for greatness academy. And I'm super excited today, right? And today we're going to really talk about a huge issue that I see, right? But we're going to show you the solutions to the issues, right? Today we're going to talk about the top 5 challenges that I see that young athletes are facing today in 2022, right? Um, if you feel like you got some important ones, leave them in the comment, right? And let's discuss it, right? Let's have some dialogue so we could get some answers, right? Our goal is to give you the mental edge, right? To tap into the 90% mindset because we believe that basketball life is 90% mindset and 10% skill set, right? So you can have all the skills in the world. If you don't have the mindset to learn how to utilize the skills that you got, it's not gonna be as productive or effective as that you really could be, right? And we want you to reach your maximum potential. That's what we strive here. If you want a 6 level, we want to take you to an 8 level. You want an 8 level, we want to take you to the 10 level, right? Or whatever it is, whatever level. You 80%, we want to take you to 90%. You 90%, we want to take you to 100%. You 20%, we want to get you up to 100%, right? We want to show you the process, all right? So the top 5 challenges I see that athletes are facing. Get your pen and pad ready and leave some comments in the description so we can have some dialogue. All right. Challenge number one, right, is athletes perform better in practice than they do in a competition, right? And we call that a practice All-American, right? Um, some people are real good at being in that structured environment and their confidence is super high because over time they get accustomed to, being in that practice environment, being around those people, and they know what to expect, right? They know what to expect. Those expectations is very important, right? Expectations, if your expectations is too high, then it could cause you to be nervous, it could cause you to be anxious, and it cause you to have a fear of failure, right? And the fear of failure causes you to self criticize. You start criticizing yourself because you're not meeting the expectations, but the expectations is already a little too high for where you at right then and there, right? So that's how you change that up. You start small daily goals that help you gain momentum to reach those bigger goals, right? So the struggle number one I see is players performing better in practice than they do in competition, right? Challenge number two is, right, players or athletes, they don't perform well when certain people is watching, right? That could be family, friends, parents, coaches, trainers, right? Usually when that happens, that person is putting a lot of high expectations on that athlete, and the athlete um, is being bothered by that, right? So they might have one expectation of themselves, and the others, whoever the others are, might have different expectations for them, right? And that's causing this inner conflict, right? This inner conflict, and during that inner conflict is when athlete could lose focus. It's quick to lose focus, right? So you want to keep your mind focused on your why. You're supposed to have a why if you're an athlete. Why are you playing this game? What's your motivation? Why is your motivation? That's the gas. That's the fuel, right? Why are you doing the things that you're doing? When you have a strong why and it's not external and it's internal, it's going to motivate you to stay committed during your journey, right? And you'll be able to block out all of those others, whoever they are. People screaming in the stand, people screaming from the sideline. That even goes for your coach sometimes. Sometimes you got to block them out and do what you know what to do and play your game. Do whatever it got you there, right? So that's challenge number two that I see is that when players perform better and players don't perform well when others. So if you're an other, be mindful of what you're doing to your player, right? Challenge number three is players, athletes, they doubt their ability when it comes to the game time. Like I said, they super high in practice, right? But when it comes to the game time, they start doubting. Before the game, they probably don't have a strong pregame routine, right? You want to have a strong pregame routine because that puts you in the right kind of mindset, right? This is all about mindset. So, your mind is extremely important. The outside environment is not that important. When you could focus your mind, you could visualize, right? You could see yourself being successful, right? Or you could see yourself being a failure because words paint pictures, right? And a picture's worth 1,000 words. So the words that you're saying to yourself internally, right, is painting the picture of yourself. That's called your self-image, right? And if you have a poor self-image, then you don't see yourself as a failure instead of seeing yourself as successful. But we was created in the image and the likeness of God. So you in the highest form. Like, you mean you created, you like God, and you look like God, and you created like God. That means you have the same powers and the same capabilities. You're not God, but you have those powers. So let's not use our powers to destroy ourselves. Let's use our powers to build ourselves up, right? And so if you see a child or athlete that's like this, right, lift them up, give them some encouraging words, right? There's a lot of power in speaking life. There's life and death is in the power of your words, right? And so speak life, right? Don't criticize. That person could be self-criticizing. They could be criticizing themselves and being so critical that little by little they breaking down. So you want to build them up, right? Because when the lights is on, you got to perform, right? You have other players that might not be the best practice, might not, be the best practice, but they can perform in the game time because mentally they in tune, right? They probably be in tune. They probably not there all the time in practice because it's not that high level. When that game come, they're ready to go, right? Challenge number 4 is athletes get anxious or scared during the competition, right? Right? Now you're anxious and scared, like you're pressing, right? You know you can make this shot. You know you're a great 3-point shooter, but you're rushing your shot, right? Or you're getting the ball, you travel because you're trying to get to the basket so fast, right? Or you being over aggressive on defense, and now you're getting a couple early fouls knock you out the game, right? So that's when you get scared or anxious. Or you're looking at the other team, or you believing that the other athlete is better than you, right? Or the moment is too big. You start focusing on the external instead of focusing on your skills and the routines and the habits of excellence that you built up to get you to the place where you at, right? So that's super important to stay in the same mindset. That's why you want to practice the way that you're going to perform in the same intensity level. Maybe you raise up the intensity a little bit more, and in the performance in the competition, but you supposed to mentally be there already in the practice, right? So that way, when the game time comes, not only can you replicate that, but you could take that up to another notch, right? And challenge number 5, right, is players lose focus during critical times of the game, right? Say, for example, you could be a 95% free throw shooter, right? We've seen it before with Dirk Nowitzki, right? And it was in a championship game, and he went to the line. This guy's 90-some% free throw shooter, and he misses in the game critical time. He missed 1 out of 2 free throws, caused them LeBron and them to win the championship because of that, right? And this could happen to a younger kid. You can miss a layup, you can miss a shot, right? This comes from you visualizing yourself probably failing. You probably don't realize it, but somehow internally you've been visualizing yourself failing or seeing yourself as a failure, or because you're scared, you're thinking about the things that could go wrong so much instead of thinking about the things that's going to go right, right? And so that's the challenge number 5 I see, right? So those are the 5 challenges I see, right? If you're struggling with any of these 5 challenges, then reach out so we can help you with these challenges, right? I hope you enjoyed this video, right? Hope it was enlightening, educational, any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm Coach Kevin Gibbs, your mental performance specialist, and these are the top 5 challenges I see that athletes is facing. It's just a challenge, though, right? So you challenge, we overcome those challenges, all right? Like I said, if you like anything in this video, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.